Anywho.
On this week's episode, we discuss all the Nationals that happened, including the one the boys went to. This is the Cowboy for Game Yu-Gi-Oh! Podcast. And I'm Bragg. I'm joined here today by Jake.
Hello.
And Lachlan.
That's me, Lachlan. Spelt with an L.
Isn't it spelt with two L's?
Huh?
Is...
Well, yeah, I didn't... Just saying it's spelt with one L doesn't mean it can't be spelt with a second L.
You spelt with an L?
If you say it's spelt with one L, then it definitely means there's something
I
wrong.
didn't say it was spelt with one L, I said it was spelt with a L.
An L? Which indicates what?
No.
Anywho, not too happy about the spelling of Lachlan, because you spell it wrong anyway.
How is our week in Yu-Gi-Oh? Which of you want to... Yeah.
It's fucking exhausting.
Long.
An absolute roller coaster of emotion.
So you guys went up to Nationals slash Oceanics Friday night?
Yeah, we did.
I went on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's because you used to live there. So the other six of us? Was it six? I want to say it was six. Let's say it was six.
5.
6 of us. No, it was 6. 6 of us travelled up on Friday, left Sydney at well, actually, no, we left Sydney at 2:30, 3 o'clock, something like that, because our flight got cancelled.
Ew.
And then we all ended up on separate flights.
Kinda yay? I don't mind a separate flight. I hate travelling with people.
Well, that's the thing, even the way that we had to book the initial flight that ended up being cancelled, we weren't sitting together anyway. Because, we booked, the
I usually like
seats.
travelling in a group. However, after seeing how that group went down, I was so happy that I chose to go alone.
Yeah, that group...
Andrew got lost in the airport
Yeah.
for 25 minutes.
He's so something about it too. He's like, you clearly said, do not go to baggage claim. Anyway, not Yu-Gi-Oh! Related, so we won't go too far into that.
But it was funny.
It was pretty funny. Oh, and then actually one good meme came out of it. I don't know whether this came up in the normal group chat either. Someone asked, because we were sitting apart on the train as well, because we couldn't get a seat together heading up there to the airport. Someone asked, what train station we get off at, and Andrew went to write back Walleye Creek, but he auto-corrected to Willow Creek. So then I, quickly photoshopped a picture of Will.i.am onto a creek, and then that became the name. The group chat we were in was originally called Nats Oceanics 2019. It then got renamed to Residents of Willow Creek.
Oh, that's what that joke was. I don't know. I wasn't
So you just started looking at the group chat. You're like, I don't understand his name.
Yeah, but I just thought it was funny.
Wasn't the whole group chat bar me there? Hold on. Me and Nathan.
There was Nathan and Austin.
And Mitch.
Yeah, yeah. Hold on. You could have easily just kept the same.
Yeah,
that's the most relevant that group chat's ever been to most of the people in there.
Yeah, but, it just would have been annoying, just sending plans to and from people that weren't going.
Oh, true. I forget about Loslon.
There's 6 people in there that weren't going.
That's right. He's been on the podcast. We have to have him back.
Who?
He's
currently in the game, so now's probably a good time.
Yeah. Yeah. He wasn't up there, was he?
No, he wanted to come, but he forgot that it was a long weekend, so he thought he was working.
Well, that's sleep.
Rip in peace.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it wasn't a long weekend up in Queensland.
No, that's true. The Monday wasn't public holiday.
So silly.
Yeah, apparently every state has different birthday days for the Queen.
Yeah, because it's...
None of which are actually her birthday, which is just weird.
Yeah, because her birthday is meant to fall around at the Anzac Day public holiday, so they thought it was a bit weird. On the back of the Easter shit.
Yeah. Okay. Anywho.
Yeah, so there you go. There's Australian public holidays, which generally, when they do Nats Oceanics together in Australia, it's the same long weekend. But then this time, it wasn't a long weekend.
It was the Queen's birthday.
Yeah, it generally is the June long weekend.
Even though So the Queen's birthday is celebrated in June in
Yep.
Queensland. It's celebrated
We
in August in
okay.
New South
Before
Wales,
you go
and
too far into this, we literally just discussed it.
she's born in April.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep. Literally just said that.
Oh, really? I was listening.
We can tell.
Oh god. All right. So on to Nats. So, like, what do you want to know?
Yeah. So what was the room like? What was table space like? What was the attendance?
Attendance for the Nats was like, I want to say it was like 400 and something people.
Oh
But
wow.
They said it was definitely the biggest Nats in Brisbane they've ever had.
Yeah,
and
that's huge.
Almost on par with the biggest Nats they've had in Australia, period.
Yeah, that's 400 for Nats is really big. That's crazy, especially for Brisbane. Wow.
Yeah. So with that in mind, table space was poor, but like it was
It
still
wasn't that bad.
like it wasn't as bad as like early YCS rounds would be.
Yeah.
Maybe
but it
that's
still
just
wasn't
because I
great.
was at top tables all day.
All right.
It did get worse at Oasis.
It's also like should be brought up as well. That you're quite a bit larger than me, so like you need to take up X amount of space. Whereas people look at me and go, "Oh, you can live in a shoebox. You can have this much space."
I don't know about that. People get pretty cozy with me last YCS.
Well, it's just a matter of getting to your table first, right? And then you set up.
Yeah.
Like you put your deck box on, like not.
Yeah.
On top
Fold
of
your
the
mat.
like,
It's so disgusting. I fucking hate it.
You know, that's my biggest gripe in like Nats and stuff is when you have like a particularly large mat or even spell grounds. Like I think spell grounds should not be allowed because they're a status thing anyway. Because you're just like, oh, I'm going to fold up this special fucking piece of fibre cloth, whatever the fuck it is.
I haven't seen my spell
You
ground
can't
in years.
use my side, and then like you
Yeah, I don't know
come
what mine
to
is.
anyway. I have a lot of issues with spell grounds. So I think they should just fuck off.
Don't have deck zones. Not useful anymore.
Fucking deck zone.
Deck zone, card zones, whatever. Fuck you.
Dick
I'm
zone.
taking the piss out of you. I was just laughing. Yeah. But then the actual event places, it wasn't too bad. Like it wasn't. It was a little bit hot.
Yeah.
Like if you
It
looked
got
up
a
at the
bit
ceiling,
hot
there was quite a lot
once.
of water damage, which was kind of concerning because like chandeliers looked like they were going to fall down.
Oh god.
The whole roof looked like it was going to cave in.
Yeah,
Honest
it
to
didn't look
God,
great.
I'm no.
And then for a function center, even it seemed like it was very, very much on the expensive side. Like it was $4 for a can of drink, which I find outrageous.
That's silly.
That's almost
That's
a Geneseo.
And then they had until Oceanics, they had one choice of something to eat, which was a hamburger and fries for $10. You could not get a hamburger or fries; you had to get both. And the burger very small.
Listen, honest to God, I didn't hear anything but good things about that meal. Like everyone that got it liked it.
I'm sorry, but unless it's come pre-packaged from somewhere, I don't see why you can't give me one or the other. Like, I just want chips. I don't want the burger.
Yeah, I don't know.
Also, it turned out that the chips were shit anyway, so I wasn't that concerned.
well. How close to other food venues and bars and stuff was it?
Oh,
No
it was in
any.
Whoop Whoop.
It was
The
dead
closest
set
thing
in
was
a
a
retirement
Woolworths,
village.
and it was like 20 minutes away.
Just
Yeah.
can we figure this out? I just want to be somewhere cool.
See, here's the thing though. The ironic thing is, like we were staying in New Farm, which was about 20 or so minutes away. When we went to put in the name of the function center that it was going to, there was one 10 minutes away. So they could have put it there.
Middle of
Would have
Brisbane.
been near the city. But no, they put it in what is 100% a retirement village.
Oh yeah, also, not only that, but on Google Maps, it said that this place was permanently closed.
Yeah, that was weird. I'm thinking like it just never opens to the public. It only ever does like it's a function center. People only ever go there for functions. They don't they don't operate any other time.
That
No,
makes
look at that place. It looks to me like that's an
it's
RSL or some shit.
it's meant to, yeah, it's an RSL. I was
it it says it's a function center.
Yeah, RSL's double.
No, but it literally just says it's a function center. It's not like Albion Park RSL then has the function center attached.
maybe,
It's
maybe it
just
was
a
an
function
old
center.
was it an old RSL that they then just like gutted and
I
then
mean, I mean, I mean, it's near. Well, if they've gutted it, it was a long time ago,
yeah.
because it needs gutting again. But anyway, I want to talk about the cards.
Yep, all right, let's get into the cards. The
Yeah,
actual
no,
game.
there's a lunch menu. You can go there just to have lunch.
What?
What?
Yeah, it functions as like a pub.
Right, anyway, into the cards. Into the cards.
All right. So, um, so like the boys, for the most part, ran the decks that they were going to run if and when they went to Oceanics for Nats, except for Harry, he was running Mindburn in Nats and then changed to. Did he end up running Medolce or Orchid? I can't remember. I want to say
Some gay
Medolce.
shit. I
What?
think it was Orcus.
Why wouldn't
No,
he
I
stick with
think.
mine?
He almost topped with mine too. And,
Yeah.
Yeah, he came 44th with it, so
Yeah.
he put in a big effort with it. But yeah, just decided to switch, and I want to say that he switched to Medolce, but I can't remember off the top of my head. Um,
he didn't. He
and
went
then
to mine. To
what?
Orcus. He went to
August.
Orcus.
Okay, all right. And then I was memeing because I didn't get to meme properly at YCS because Rongo was a thing. So I cracked out my pure McKnight, and the looks I got from people were fucking hilarious. Oh my god! Because like you summon the normal Knights, and then you go to the obscure ones, and they're like, "What the fuck is this?" um, as for performance, like I said, I was memeing the whole day. Said like my performance was fairly terrible. Um, Lewis, our boy, made it to top 16 with August.
Nice.
Yep. Deck profile from him. Go to YouTube, type in Cowboy for game, and we should have the deck profile right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, like his build differed quite a bit, so it's definitely worth watching.
Yeah.
And then you've got Harry, like I said, Mindburn 44th. We would have done a deck profile with him, but he actually sold the deck literally right after he had his time at the event, so we don't really have the cards on hand to show. And then I think the next highest was like in the hundreds or something, wasn't it, with Andrew? Or did Andrew come higher than that?
He came higher than that. Was
No, that's right. He was in the 50s or something.
yeah, because he got his mat. He got the mat I'm buying.
Yeah, that's right. No, I think I don't even know if it's a meme or not. I think he may have come 63rd, which is like one within getting a mat.
So good. Gib mat.
Gib. And then, yeah, the rest of us were higher up. Oh, no. Where'd you come, Lachlan? You came higher than that.
Okay, so to go into my next story, we need to start at the beginning.
Oh my god, we don't have an hour.
No. Okay, so basically, I'll do a quick run through. Won my first two matches. One was against the first one was against Orcus, where I just destroyed this guy. Second one was against Pendulum Magician, which like Endymion, but it was like the worst Endymion deck ever. It ran Dark Magicians.
What the fuck?
So I would get, and then I was like really excited. Then I lost to um some guy who went on top 16. Um, and that I took him to like game 3-2, and he didn't drop. He lost the game after me, and then didn't drop another game until top 16. And it was like really back and forth and shit. Then I went to uh I won the next game. Then I went like win loss, um win, win. Then that puts me at like 5-2, I think math. Uh, and then I lost the last two due I lost round 8. Going into round 8, I was 5-2. Um, round 8, I made a misplay by not understanding what gigging and X does. In that I didn't realize that you could add back stuff from Grave as
Yep.
well. And I would have had a play to make VFD, which would have won me the game. Um, and that would have put me on the bubble. I had Yowie behind me for the last like 4 rounds, just like pushing me to do better. Um, and all it did was succeed in making me play like shit. Uh, uh, but I ended up, I lost the last two, um, which sucked, and I ended up 5-4 and 107th.
Oh, 5-4 is still a good record. I'd be happy with that. And especially in a field of 400
Yeah,
people.
Yeah,
7-2 would have been better, but um,
you're right. That is
well,
a better
but
record.
it was basically like I said, where if I got to go first, I won. I only lost going first once all day, and it was like after I had already like gone X3. Um, so yeah, deck definitely has life. I did well, just to be humble.
Yeah. So again, Logan obviously, like he'll probably talk. I'll get him to talk about it next time he's on. He'll have his
I did
perspective,
better
and
than Logan. 4 places better.
he was saying he had something spicy. Was it that spicy in the end?
Mm,
No,
Yeah. Well.
he removed the spice.
And yeah,
I
and
played the biggest spice.
as we heard, Lewis topped.
top
Lewis did very well.
16.
Yes. So the top four Nats, so top 32 was 12 August. One of those was our boy Lewis. Then 8
Yeah.
Salads, 4 Sky Striker, 3 Thunder Dragon, 1 Inferno, 1 Madolce, 1 Altergeist, 1 Magnite Invoked, 1 Little Light. Thunder Dragon won the tournament.
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure the Geist player, if he's the dude I'm thinking of, I think I've versed him in round 4 or 5. The biggest issue I had personally against his deck is that, like, game 1 he opened Summon Limit, and that just kills pure Mekk-Knight because you need to swarm the field to put on big bodies, and when you can only do that twice a turn, it kind of sucks. Um, so yeah, standard Altergeist thingy with shitloads of floodgates and all that kind of stuff. Um, and I looked at the Mekk-Knight Invoke list. Nothing particularly like outstanding about it. Like main Super Polys, which you would now that you've got a fusion deck that has access to Super Poly, and evenly matched, which I thought was weird. And yeah,
Was Evenly Matched, was I no, we watching, was it Evenly Matched was in the German match, or was I watching it by myself? No, it was a German match. Like I was thinking, like, Evenly Matched keeps turning up
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah, yeah,
being
yeah.
and
That was
being
the
rubbish.
that game we watched, Bragg, where the
Yeah.
guy used evenly matched and missed game.
So silly.
Um,
well,
Uh
that's the thing about
I
like
covered
current
someone
boards
for
at the
game.
moment can usually either
oh,
negate.
did ya?
Yeah, I did, and it won me the game too. I would have lost that game.
Wait, what? I missed that.
I cowboyed someone for game
Ah, yeah, you've told me about this.
against Mermaid. Was it Mermaid Orcas or was it Sky
Oh
Striker?
man, if you cowboy for gaming against Mermails, that is the biggest
I
meme.
think I did. Yeah, I think it was Mermaid Orcas, and the guy was very not happy about it. I heard him later talking about Dynamist, and then I heard him a bit later saying, "Man, I should just fucking quit."
Yeah, I didn't pick up on this guy's soul. I thought it was a GG. I thought he would have respected the play when I double cowboyed this bloke for game. And then I looked back on it later and went, oh wait, no, he was salty. And then he was probably bitching about being cowboyed later. I haven't seen him in it
Yeah.
since. Come on.
Well, to be fair, I had a. Well, actually, it wasn't even my thing. Like, I didn't even do anything to him that he would have been salty about. Like, it was just him completely fucking up. So, the ghost girl that gives you life. What's her name again?
Dogwood.
None.
Yeah. Yeah, so I activated Unexpected Die, and he activated that, but she only triggers off effect monsters that are summoned. So, so I just summoned Avram Pass and lost 4K, and then so that was funny.
That's funny.
That's oh my god, that's amazing. You'd be. Did you say check this out?
No, everyone keeps asking me if I said that. Why would I have to say that?
just because. I thought that was the effect. You have to check this out.
Check this out. You're about to lose half your life points because you don't read.
Yeah.
This out.
The coverage was pretty good all weekend from what I was watching. Yeah, it was a fine looking shot. Commentators are good.
Yeah, Yo is a good commentator.
Like,
Yeah, he's nice dude too.
and
I
it's
wish I had gotten on stream though.
and it's just it's just crazy that like our dingy Brisbane Nationals is having good coverage, and then Knoxville just happens without anything. Very strange. Strange
Who
times.
cares about Knoxville? Lol.
I wonder if they would stream their WCQ. But we'll get to that in a second.
Probably not.
And then last for Australia, Oceanics. I mean, none of yous won. None of yous are going to Worlds, so you obviously all failed.
I
Yeah,
came very
failed
close to
miserably.
winning.
You all had
I
one
only
job.
lost my first 5 matches.
I had like 17
Oh.
jobs. Um, so
I did really poorly at Oceanics.
I was doing fine, but then I versed one of the boys from Campbelltown versus Guy Striker. Got to game 3, and he just did what a lot of Guy Striker decks have to 1, and just played Mystic Mine and kept poking me for 15 with, and like I'm just sitting there hoping to draw it out.
Yeah.
It sucks. I hate it so
That's the
much.
meta.
Yeah. Mine is. Well, when we get through all the when we get through all the deck lists. Well, so mine's only
Lots
coming
of
up in
yeah.
Sky Striker builds, right? Like that's the only deck it really is. Altergeist playing mine?
There are a few Altergeist mine, like I think a few of the ones that topped,
one that topped
in
wasn't.
Europe.
I guess that Lunar Light and Cyber Dragon deck were running mine because that's the only way they could possibly be there.
Yeah, and Orcust apparently starting in mine as well at the moment because they're pulsing, like if they're in the mirror particularly, like they'll bait out all the negates that they have and then just set mine. And then like Orcust without just drawing into spell trap removal, they have to just set and pass, in which turn like the player who played mine can just build up resources until he can actually beat over.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Such a scummy way to win.
And yeah, so then Salmon Greats won Oceanics.
Honestly, like
Somehow.
yeah, I don't understand it.
He like in the Thunder Dragon matchup against Bowden, the Salad player had really good hands, had answers for everything. Like it was what it was, and then it was a Salad mirror match to finish.
But honestly, they must like. I think the issue with Salad is, or rather, the perception of Salad, is that people see it as a good deck because good people play it. But then you go into a regionals or a NAS or an Oceanics tournament where people are playing it, and they're just so bad at like the most simple combos that fucking Salad do, that it makes you think that Salad are bad. No, the players are bad.
The thing like is getting in that grind game. You have good recursion. You don't like, and that you have answers for the hand traps that will surely coming your way. So, Salad, yeah, I rate them. I'm not sure if they are the best deck, but they're definitely fine. They can win tournaments, as they just did.
But I think a lot of it does depend on the player.
Yeah.
Coming out because it is a budget deck, so a lot of people just buy it thinking that because these other people play it, it must be great. But you have to know what you're doing. Like for instance, the salad players I versed over the weekend pretty much ranged from quite good to absolutely terrible. Like my very first matchup at Nats was against Sky Strike. No, not Sky Striker, Salad. He resolved 2 super polys. Not once did he use my Link Monster.
I wish
Jeez.
the guy Super Poly knew didn't use my monster.
Well, you know me, I don't run the Super Poly in my build.
Don't worry, people just fucking main it now as an out for VFD, the card only I summon.
Because it's
So,
dark.
just
Like,
it's-
it's one of those things. Like people aren't sliding it in to get rid of your VFD. They're putting it in to get rid of Orcus boards.
Is this format
Yeah, well, they can
the?
fuck themselves.
I use the term skill loosely, but is this format like the most skill heavy? Like Orcus, Salads, Sky Striker, and Thunder. Oh, Thunder's a
I am
little bit
skill heavy.
simple.
Thunder's more RNG than
Yeah.
skill. Because you're relying on
No.
changes. Yes.
I say Andy would disagree there.
There's parts of Thunder that are dependent on how good you are. But, like, you can
The
look
majority
at
of it.
Bowden, for instance. He is the luckiest person off dangers you will ever see.
I forgot about the danger RNG stuff. Yeah, but even then, like, there's no real way it can go wrong. Like, even if you don't fluke into the effect, like, still discarding it
Well,
always.
it just changes the skill from skill in plays to skill in deck building.
Yep. Yeah, true. Ish.
What are the other ones?
But it's like, I mean,
Well,
Altergeist is kind of the
Altergeist can go fuck themselves.
Yeah.
Every single Altergeist player, anyone who's ever played
no Altergeist topping Nats, and then when it gets to a smaller field, Altergeist taking it is a very interesting kind of thing I've noticed there. No, and
It's a weak deck that
no
works
Orcust
hard
in Oceanic topped or Striker Orca. Oh no, one Orcust, sorry. Topped 16 Oceanics compared to, you know, it having more than half a field in Nats. Oh no,
Yeah.
less than half the field. Just. So, yeah, I'm wondering if, you know, strength through... Cyber Dragons always seem to do good in a lesser field as well. Anyway.
Well, I think Cyber Dragon's like a natural out to Orcus as well, because they are all machines. So, like, you literally just summon Cyber Dragon and then link off Galatea, which turns off the counter trap. So...
No Endominium, though, for either of the Australian events.
No, Endymion's dreadful.
But, well, we go to the UK Nats, top 8. Top 8? That's math, yeah, top 8. I, for some reason, don't have the other one. It was 3 Salad, 2 Orcus, 1 Sky Striker, 1 Pendulum without Endominium, and 1 Invoked McKnight. Striker
See
1.
what I mean? Pendulum is great. Pendulum Magician, sorry, is great. Endymion is a garbage engine for garbage people.
Yeah. We were saying it, like, that there was definitely, like, potential in, like, some of those card effects, but it's not really, like...
It's not consistent.
Yeah.
Like, I was trying
The
to
only
use
good
an engine
Endymion
in the
card
deck
is
that I used in Oceanics. And the problem with it is you have to open the Servant and, like, 3 proactive spells to be able to get any sort of field. Otherwise, you're just, like, activating random things, hoping that things will get better.
The Servant is, honest to God, the only good card in that deck.
Servant and Master work incredibly well together. Everything else is garbage.
I think Servant's the best because you summon Jackal King off of it, and then activate Scale, and then you can protect your Electromite.
Yeah, that's not a bad play. It just depends on what they're doing to fuck up your Electromite, though.
Yeah.
And then, so Sky Striker won that, which is fair enough. So yeah, Thunder won Salads, Striker, and then the Central American WCQ was, the top 32 was, this has to be top 64, that doesn't matter. What the hell are they trying to pull?
64.
It said top 32 breakdown, and I copied it. Oh my god. Well, top 64 was 20 Salads, 16 Orcust, 11 Sky Striker, 8 Thunder Dragon, 3 Endominium, 2 Dark Danger, ugh, 1 Altergeist, 1 Inferno, 1 Subterror, 1 True Draco. Oh yeah, not many True Draco Subterrors turned up. Did you see many of them over the weekend?
There was a few True Dracos. Didn't see any Subterrors.
But nothing... What's changed against Subterrors?
Not really sure.
Does Orcust have some thing over him?
Popular opinion.
Well, I think just the fact that Orcust has a lot more negates than like Subterra going second cannot compete against the Orcust going first board, because you have like so many different things you can do to fuck them up.
And Salas won that. So all in all, across the whole weekend, Orcust didn't win. Orcust bad. Don't play Orcust.
Sky Striker retarded good for some reason.
The problem is, like with this is Orcust probably won't lose anything in the next ban list, right? There's
Rusty will go.
the danger stuff's not gonna go anywhere yet. What would you say was gonna go, Lachlan?
Rusty.
Oh,
That's the problem.
Rusty should go, but
Rusty is in every single deck that can play it. That's a problem.
it should, but it probably won't. I hate that card so much.
Yeah, but it should.
It's and it doesn't come up in every duel, and it's not the most overpowered card. I just don't agree with it. It makes me angry. I hate that card. Anyway,
I hate everything about it.
we'll talk ban list stuff next week when we get a bit closer to ban list stuff. Looking forward. So Chaos Impact is the next set for OCG. So we get Rising Rampage in a month. And then 3 months after that, we get a cute little set called Chaos Impact. We're running a bit late on time, so I'm not keen to talk about that shitty rock card. I will talk about this good rock card, though.
No.
Granite Loyalist.
Is that the XYZ?
Yeah, Ixie.
Yeah, that card's so good.
Yeah, rank 4, 2300 attack, 1800 defense, 2 level 4 generic monsters. You can only use the effect of this...
XYZ?
Xyz.
No,
XE?
XYZ.
XE! It's not... It's not XYZ Dragon Cannon. Get out. You're going to use this... It's XE. It's literally how you... You can attach 1 XE material from this. Actually, run the following effects. Add 1 rock monster from your deck to your hand. Rock monster. Or special summon 1... Or special summon 1 rock monster from your hand in face down defense position. Oh, the original translation I read of this said from your deck. So, that's good. Because I was like, that's pretty busted summoning a rock monster, like, to face down.
It's a good card. This could see play to search out Gate Blocker.
There you go, Jake.
I heard someone say something about Gate Blocker.
Yeah, you run Granite Loyalist in Pendulums. Find a way to summon 2 level 4s before Pendulum summoning, and then summon the Gate Blocker. What can go wrong?
That sounds awful.
Yeah. What can go wrong?
Yeah.
This is probably the first outright search of a rock monster as well.
Nah, Doki Doki.
Hold on, what does it do?
No, people have been saying that you would search Block Dragon.
Doki
Is he
Doki.
looking up what the XYZ does, or is he looking up what Doki Doki does?
He's
Doki
looking up
Doki.
what Doki Doki does.
It's Dookie Dookie. It's bad.
Yeah, I was saying, what the hell? Oh my god. So exactly what I was saying. Before you chimed in with your little fucking bullshit.
Yeah,
Your
but
little...
then I didn't get to make the Dookie Dookie joke, which was really funny.
Make your joke.
He's already made it.
I already did.
No, well, I wasn't listening.
I said it's more like Dookie Dookie. because it's shit.
Oh. Yeah, whatever.
Ha!
Shit like the joke. Moving on to a better card. Salmon Great Pyro Phoenix. So they finally get their...
I don't know how.
So we knew that this was going to exist from the anime, because we all faithfully watch the anime.
Oh, absolutely.
I petition not to watch the anime. I
You
go out of my way not to watch.
Oh my god, like, since you've been out of the house, we have watched like at least 10 episodes of Naruto. It's like, it's anime zone in here. It's so good.
That's like 11 episodes too many.
Anyway, Salmon Great Pyro Phoenix, level Link 4, Fire, Cyber, Slink, Monster, 2800 attack. Top, bottom, left, and right are the Link markers. +2 fire effect monsters, so that's pretty easy to summon. You're going to use the second and third effects once a turn. The first effect. If this card is Link summoned using itself as a material, you can destroy all cards you control. You can destroy all cards your opponent controls. Mint.
Bastard.
Yeah. The second and third effect. You can target one Link monster in your opponent's graveyard, special summon it to their field. And the third effect. If Link monsters is special summoned to your opponent's field, you can target one of their monsters, inflict damage to your opponent equal to its original attack. So, that's alright. Like, you keep it up there, then you wait till they're going to summon a big monster, hit them for a bit of damage.
It's insanely easy to make.
Yeah, it is real, like, that's easy.
Like, if they're versing Pendulum, it's easy as.
Yeah. Yeah, so they have a cool, that's a cool boss monster. We'll see if they last until October before they get that. So there's no way Gazelle doesn't get hit between now and October.
That bitch gone.
Yeah. Ah, well.
Do you guys reckon Rockets are going to be good?
I reckon they'll be okay. But the thing is, like, they just got their version of Bailey, but it's a V-Jump promo.
Yeah, I was keen to ignore that until we got the rest of the Rocket stuff, and then,
Squib Draw is getting a reprint.
What, in the structure deck?
That's nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good. I still have secrets.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they've been pretty good with their reprints, so we should get that. And then the last thing with Chaos Impact is it looks like Glad Beasts are going to be joining the set because as a store display.
Great.
So
did they get a link or did they just get those random fusions?
I'm pretty sure Gladiator Beast got a link. Yeah.
So there's even more stuff coming up for them.
Yep. Yeah, Dragarius was in Cybernetic Horizon. Yeah, as a rare. And if we don't remember, it's not good. Fuck, that artwork looks disgusting too. Oh.
Yeah, artwork is stupid. It's just an albatross.
It's not really like, I guess it's an albatross ready to fight. What else do you want from it? But still, it looks dumb. I'll just play it later. Where? Overlay. There it is. Look at it. Stupid burb. Look at it. Ugly.
Its effect is garbage as well.
Yep. So that's all for Chaos Impact. That's all for the actual thing. We'll get to an email from Drew D, my Pogo best friend. Yeah, I haven't heard from him in a bit, so I assume he's dabbling back in Yu-Gi-Oh! Because last time we heard from him, he was negative on it, and it seems like he still is negative on it. What can Konami do to show its players it cares? Would it be hard for them to print an alter art or promo of a staple card to give out at regionals or YCS as entering as a thank you? Or allowing players to earn buys enough with their Cossi points. Does Cossi even exist?
It's one of the first times I've ever heard the words, so I'm going to say no.
Because that was a thing, and it was a thing that I had arguments with many stores about because it's like they're meant to give out prizes for Cossi points. There are so many little things they could do to make the game better or feel good about playing, kind of way. Will they ever do this kind of thing? I don't want to hear. I know you don't want to hear Magic. The Magic does this better. Blah 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 blah. Love to see alter art stuff. Yeah. So I mean, even though I have my problems with Magic, but their tournament support and the way they run events is leagues ahead. of Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll agree. However, I will add that I would rather play Yu-Gi-Oh and have absolute shit tournament support than play Magic and have
Really? So you would keep
tournament
this
support.
going? Oh yeah, just by us not picking up Magic, we are admitting that. But it would be nice. I mean, the thing is, you could just quit and not do either.
Yeah, that's boring.
I would like to tender my resignation from the podcast.
This is the first time.
Well, I mean,
You don't have to do either one.
well, the reason
No.
Well, the reason we started recording late today was because me and Blake were sitting there talking about the Pokemon card game, and that it's
Yeah, Blake always has a fucking hard on for Pokemon.
and that is just a nice experience. I've only been to one regionals and I really enjoyed it. Got my ass kicked, but I really enjoyed it, and I got a cool promo out of it. Like,
Yeah, as much as I'd like to get into that game, A, I don't fully understand the rules, and B, I can't read like 30% of the cards because of the way they do their artwork.
so keep it in my small little text box.
What you're talking about.
What's that?
I have no idea what Jake's talking about.
You like just the artwork on GX cards or
Yeah, like their full arts and stuff like that, I find incredibly hard to read.
what was before GX cards?
Don't
EX?
worry,
EX?
You won't get full art cards anyway.
You're so shit. He would get full art cards. He would buy them.
Yeah,
Nah,
you
he
forget
wouldn't.
that
Obviously, he's already chosen that he's against them.
If I could read them, I would have them.
That's a good point. You can get normal looking cards. You don't have to get the big full art cards. You can just get normal versions.
Jake,
they look
I know
basic.
people who play Pokemon that are borderline illiterate, and they can read those cards.
Yes, but are they red-green color deficient?
Should be.
Huh? No, just have better eyes, lol.
Fuck me, Dad.
With the amount
Um,
of problems you have, you want to try and come up with my eyes, Mr. Long Knees, fucking.
I'm also slightly colorblind.
Yeah, I say he's.
So shut the fuck up.
What? I definitely think alternate arts, and yeah, they're like earning buys.
Kind of doing that with like Lost Art promotions and stuff.
I mean, where you got to spend $40 in store, and then do we even have the Lost Art promotion at the moment?
Our particular store, no.
Yeah, that's. I just wanted a skill train. That's all I wanted. So I mean, they always come so close to nailing organized play and stuff, but they always just kind of miss the mark. And I'm not sure, because Yu-Gi-Oh makes its money through people buying the cards at like Kmart. I'm gonna put that it's just kids buying dumb cards. So
It's retarded.
tournaments are all well and good, but I'm not sure whether making the tournament experience is gonna help them profit. It's not good for building a culture. It's not good for trying to become the second or first best card game.
Do you know what it is, right? It's old school thinking versus new school thinking. Konami's very old school in that they're like, you have the product, what more do you want? Like, just buy the product.
Yeah.
And then that's it. Whereas like games like Pokemon and Magic the Gathering see that if you support people at the tournament level, give them more price support and stuff like that, they'll be more likely to invest more in the game anyway.
Yeah. Especially when it's just fucking
Why does the
cardboard.
best card game have to be run by the worst people?
Yeah, it's very much that. This game will always appeal to me. It is so. I mean, there's times where dumb rulings are there, but just not needing mana.
Specific times, like
I
Mystic Mine
just-
also always checks in the end phase, but Instant Fusion only checks once, even though they're worded the exact same.
Not needing mana and having the art style and of countless stuff has always appealed to me more than the art on some art on Pokemon cards. But then that mechanic of battling just doesn't make any sense and doesn't really gel with how the Pokemon game the actual Pokemon is. So my hang-ups with Pokemon is what keeps me back from the TCG, and then Magic is just a big pile of poo. But I look at it and go,
That's pretty bad.
I just look at it and just go, but it's got a culture where you could have fun, but you can't. Also, also it's really easy to keep your money in Magic. Like buying a
Yeah, their sets don't like massively change.
and yeah, you can buy a box of a new product, and you might not pull like the best card or what you need, but you will at least make like you won't make a profit, but you will be like, okay, I spent $160, I got $100, $80 back. Unlike Yu-Gi-Oh, where it's I bought $100 box. Well, I got the $10. I got two $10 secrets that no one even will buy.
Yep. Broken line again. Oh look, I got squid draw.
So yeah, it's the quality as well. Oh well, what can they do is I just don't even know where that would start. Like,
Give me money. I want money.
yeah, playing for money. Playing for money would be a nice start. I mean, I guess
yeah,
you're kind of
but
playing for a
money-
PlayStation. You can sell that.
Yeah, fuck PlayStation. PlayStation's dumb.
Oh, don't get them started.
But I mean, you
I
can
want
sell it though.
Xbox.
Oh my god.
Um,
But that poor bastard. So the person who won Oceanics has to sell the PlayStation before he gets on the plane. As like, so he has to eventually take a lower rate than what he would want to part with.
yeah.
Yeah. The dude who won Oceanics also isn't going to Worlds, so he's got bigger problems.
Yeah, I don't know why he was even in Oceanics.
Yeah, it's very odd. Like, I don't know why he let him compete to the point where he could possibly win and then go, oh, that's cool. Well, effectively
Yeah.
you got third because we're not letting you go to Worlds to represent Australia anyway.
I thought Oceanics was only for like Australian, New Zealand citizens.
Yeah,
Now,
same.
on that note,
No, they probably don't ever do a check on it, so, like, you can have all the rules you
Simply
like as long
put-
as you don't enforce them.
Simply put, I don't have an answer for you, Drew.
yeah,
I don't know
it's
what they can do better.
promos would be good, but
That's up to them. to
I
do.
would nearly you'd have to work on yeah sure promos, but then they would have to be willing to have good cards, not be stupidly high rarity and worth a lot of money to them. So yeah, I don't know. Oh, anyway, I don't know. Just make better sealed formats. Everyone loves sealed. On that note.
Just make Dynamis the best day.
Oh, God fucking damn it. Alright, thank you very much, Jake. Thanks, Lachlan. This is the Cowboy Game Yu-Gi-Oh! Podcast. Stay tuned for some deck lists over the weekend. Please check back on the channel. Cheers and bye. Oh, motherfucker, I'm not playing the music.